Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the second half of October of 2021 spiritual guidance reading. I'm going to start out with the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti, and I'm going to lay a 6-card spread. I used to lay a 5-card spread, but either way, I like to lay the spread first because it helps to give me kind of the big picture view of the messages Spirit would like for me to translate for whichever Taurus I'm reading for during this general reading. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Taurus or group of Tauruses you'd like to provide clarity for, confirmation, and or spiritual advice representing the second half of October of 2021. Wow, we have a lot of snake energies showing up here. So we have in this case a masculine that's not taking much action. This could be someone who's at a distance, or this could be you, acting a bit distant, unsure of a situation involving a snake. Now, the snake energies could be someone who's walking in their shadow energies of not being truthful, or we have a masculine here who's recognizing some form of temptations or addictions during the second half, closer to middle of October of 2021. So Spirit is telling this Taurus with the cloud energy, when you are feeling a bit clouded, we want to help to bring you some clarity here, right? We want to help for the sun to shine through. So it's important to find clarity when it comes to some form of communication or paperwork during the second half of October of 2021. Closer to the end of October, we have Spirit offering up this beautiful magical magnifying glass. And it's saying as you look closer to some form of communication or paperwork here, it may be that around the 1st of November of 2021, where this Taurus recognizes an exciting new path, new project, new direction of sorts that you're excited to go towards. So in a 3-card summary to my left, we have got the Whip, the Wishing Well, and the Anchor. Okay, so there are some Tauruses mid-October of 2021 that are thinking about sweeping away from some form of business organization. Yeah, and to move into a new direction. So Spirit's offering up this beautiful magical golden bridge and is saying, we will bring you signs during the second half of October of 2021 Taurus that will guide you into the right direction. So it's time to replace confusion with wisdom, right? If you want to make a change when it comes to where you are working and move into a better direction, Spirit's saying, do your research and we will help you. For they're saying during the second half of October of 2021, it is time to hope, wish, and pray to Spirit so that they can find clarity as well when it comes to what you're asking for. They will help you to come manifest via your prayers. Now, some of you are wanting to communicate regarding a playful connection, a situation involving a child. Some of you may be thinking about your past or your childhood. And there could be some form of temptation or addiction involved in those thoughts. So we have some Tauruses maybe thinking about a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or about a situation involving money here. And with that energy comes the maze. So there's confusion here about which way this Taurus should go, which direction. I'm feeling a lot in the area of money, but I will bring in any romance or love energies should I feel them stronger. So we have endings and new beginnings. Somebody feeling conflicted about where they're at and also about where they are headed. So this is happening a lot for the collective. It's time for new directions. It's time to find the clarity about where we're going to communicate towards, what we're going to communicate and share with others. Yeah, someone here is looking for the devotion of a situation, or a person is wanting to open their heart to push beyond obstacles and feeling stuck in energies of anxiety. Yeah, for those of you who are ready to start a new chapter, it is time indeed to meet up with people, to negotiate, to find the clarity you are seeking, to move beyond current obstacles, and in some cases physically move into a new direction. I'm feeling a new department or a new business location. Okay, so we have the ring here, but I'm feeling with the anchor representing security and stability. This is more about commitments, partnerships, and contracts for this Taurus. Oh my, well, in some cases, and this is starting to show up for those who have moved into a new direction. If you're single, it's in that new financial direction where we find this peace, joy, and happiness, and that in turn draws new people towards us. So for some, this commitment, partnership, or contract, this greater stability in some case is a wish come true, and there is kind words and messages bringing that clarity to you. Yeah, these are my peeps. This soul connection connected me to this group of people. Or through community, society, social media, technology, I'm coming into connection with a person or situation that feels right. An offer for commitment, partnership, or contract. Yeah, and in some cases, there's going to be a realization here by the end of October that either fear was in the way of you moving forward, or there was someone you needed to find truth about so that you could let go and move into a new direction that you were planning anyway. This is going to be a time of not letting others hold us back, okay? Because anything negative in our journey will prevent us from discovering this beautiful new chapter that's opening up for the collective. Then we therefore remain stuck. So for clarification, I'm bringing in the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and I'm going to lay a circle spread. Yeah, this has been a popular card in the personal readings. It is indeed time to move on. The number 6 to me represents success sometimes. So there may be fear about moving into a new direction, and Spirit is saying to this Taurus, yes, indeed, it's time to move on. It's time to obtain wisdom amongst the obstacles and challenges. So in the thoughts position, they're saying, write down what are the obstacles and challenges that are blocking you from moving forward in the second half of October. Is it fear with the snake? Oh my gosh. So Aries had this in the same position, and it's in the relationship sector. This is about moving on and obtaining wisdom about a more solid foundation via communication. Communication will bring clarity and the strength to move on, so look closely at what is being offered. Yeah, big message to those Tauruses that in the creative aspects position of the circle spread are sitting in energies of fear, right? Because fear will keep us stuck or trapped. The repetition of unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, temptations, addictions. Spirit saying, as you take action to move on, there's going to be great passion as a result. The number 1 and the number 1. So closer to the end of October, maybe the first week of November for the collective, and also for a lot of Tauruses here, your passion's going to be ignited as you move into this new direction. And there's a realization in hindsight that your soul was disrupted because you wouldn't move into a new path and figure out the knowledge and wisdom that others can bring you. All right, so subconsciously it's about connecting with someone in authority, or it's about stepping into a greater position of authority, moving on into the direction of a more solid foundation as you communicate with others and obtain wisdom here during the second half of October. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities you receive on a day-to-day basis. It is through communication, paperwork, something you see that frees you from this fear and moves you into the direction of a new beginning. Something you see as you look a little bit closer. So this has been showing up a lot for the collective. It's been showing up for personal readings, and it showed up in the emotional aspects position for Aries. So Spirit's giving you the strength to realize that as you continue to plant these seeds and tend to them, they are taking root. And at some point, it will be time to move on, not only into a new direction, but into the direction of great passion, excitement, and the freedom of that which kept you emotionally disrupted. So there's spiritual strength showing up, and Spirit saying we will help you to choose wisely when it comes to the manifestation of new beginnings. So this is a time to manifest with the number 0, to obtain knowledge and wisdom, to start to take those first couple steps, and to free yourself from suffering in silence by creating your destiny as you sit in solitude, by freeing your mind from mental conflict in the area of some form of temptation. So the temptation card could be an addiction to a person, place, circumstance, situation, or an unhealthy train of thought. So I'm going to clarify and close with the Rider-Waite deck. Whoa. Okay, position of authority, conflicted about how to set goals and meet goals, maybe even what you're passionate about, right? It's time to take authority over your own journey and pray to Spirit, for Spirit's going to send you signs to free you from some form of fear of moving forward. Look at it, it's time for the next chapter. 2 major arcanas. Nope, sorry, the 2 of Cups. I felt like this was passionate lover's energy, and it may be, just like we talked about, connecting with someone and it feels right, signing the legal paperwork to move into the next chapter of your life. So look closely at the communication you receive, for that process will help for you to create the passionate energy that will free you from inner disruption and feeling trapped in fear, Taurus. Moving on into the direction of maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but I think this is more like this card here. The confusion of a situation, confusion and illusion, trying to focus, or Spirit saying, we are going to help you to focus on your intentions. Are your intentions to move into a higher, better path, or are you questioning the intentions of another? For now is the time to obtain some form of wisdom or knowledge when it comes to obstacles and challenges. There will be celebration, or think positively that you will eventually come to a peaceful resolution. Now, things may not move too quickly, Taurus, in connection to others. It's like there may be a quick conversation and a desire to move on, but Spirit's stepping in saying, we got to line up divine timing now, right? So we're going to slow things down in the relationship sector with the Hanged Man energy as a major arcana again, giving you the strength to look at a situation from every perspective before moving forward. Okay, so this is about taking action, going after the truth with the Knight of Swords energies and the creative aspects position. Maybe telling yourself that you're keeping yourself trapped in fear and confusion when it's important to obtain some wisdom here regarding a more solid foundation in the second half of October, Taurus. So we have a lot of passion being ignited. You climbing into this King of Wands throne where you're setting goals and meeting goals on a day-to-day basis, and are finding clarity, taking a time to observe and contemplate here. If you want to come into commitment, partnership, or contract with another or others. For by the end of October, going into the first week of November, this Taurus is being freed from this emotional inner disruption and is instead being blessed with the 4 of Wands energies. A reason to celebrate with another or others the forward movement that you have manifested by taking action. So in the subconscious position, here comes a very playful offer from someone in authority, or you're going into their direction and are asking and are wondering about the intentions of another, and Spirit saying patience. In the day-to-day aspects position, this is about communicating what you're passionate about, and or looking at some communication that's coming towards you, with wands representing career and finance. Paperwork and communication, letters, communication of some sort with that letter card is where you're going to find an answer that's going to free you from feeling trapped in fear of sorts, and instead give you this Queen of Swords energies of great inner strength. The ability to kind of plant those seeds and then be clear with others about your boundaries and what you desire. Some of you may be guided to figure out the intentions of an older fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And eventually you recognize that an offer here, right, is bringing you the truth you've been waiting for, is bringing you a reason to celebrate, just like you were hoping for, is bringing you greater inner strength. So in a 3-card summary to my left, we've got, oh my gosh, the 3 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. So my ship is coming in, and I need to make the highest, best decision here. I need to remain balanced because I feel like I'm not being offered enough, but I need to go in and ask for help. For Spirit is going to help me to make a wish come true, and I'm going to feel strong enough to step into the direction of a new financial opportunity or position. I do see some travel here as this Taurus sets goals and meets goals and plans their life in a very patient way, watching for signs from Spirit and eventually making that decision to bring an old connection, circumstance, situation, location to an end. Moving instead into a new direction and recognizing that you are receiving the blessings of your hard work and efforts. You researched career, finance, money, and boom, Spirit's offering a new path. I'm seeing wands everywhere all the time now of a passionate new direction, right? Passion ignites as you step into a position of leadership or communicate with someone in authority. Can't wait to hear whose messages these are and how this all transpired. I see a lot of feel-good energy, a desire to kind of share with others eventually this opportunity, but this is all about patiently waiting and freeing yourself from fear, instead focusing on, I know that Spirit's telling me I'm going to eventually celebrate the seeds I am planting, and I'm going to feel much more passionate as I move on about a new offer here that I know Spirit is guiding me to receive. So, should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so very much for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Thank you so very, very much to those of you who have continued to donate to keep this channel up and running. Take care, and God bless.